CEO of the Tourism Authority and the man charged with heading the marketing team for the Argyle International Airport, Glen Beach, has pointed to the importance of having airlines to fly into the Argyle International Airport. Speaking at the launch of the Iadcl'S annual Carnival outreach in Kingstown, Beach noted that all of our efforts to construct an international airport would come to naught if we didn't have airlines to fly here. He further noted the prevalence of misinformation on radio surrounding the marketing of the airport.
There are too many fools out there who claim to have knowledge, who really don't do the country justice in terms of what they're saying. Now, the negotiating of these airlines coming into St. Vincent and the Grenadines has been long, and it will continue to go on. We have spoken to airlines from all over the world, from the United States, Canada, United Kingdom, Panama, Germany, France, Italy. Once they are willing to meet with us, we speak to them. And in this day and age where the airline industry is a very turbulent industry at present, especially with oil prices fluctuating the way they are, every airline is trying to get an advantage over their competition. I can say to the Vincentian people that we will have at least one airline coming out of Canada, the United States, and the United Kingdom come the opening of the Argyle International Airport. And all of them will be coming in with at least 2 flights a week. Now, that is not to say that negotiations are finished, and you'll have to excuse me if I don't tell you which airlines we're pretty sure we're getting already, but all of them don't want their competition to know also. As I said, it's a very cutthroat industry, and everybody is looking for that new destination where they think they can make their presence felt. There's still many things to be negotiated, though. Many of you, when I came up here, would have seen me hand Dr. Matthias a document. That document is basically a proposal in terms of how are we going to supplement these airlines to come into St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And make no mistake about it, we're going to have to do it in some way or the other. Now, some countries have done it where they give guaranteed seats. We have made it clear to the airlines that we will not give guaranteed seats because we don't think it works in the benefit of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We are more hoping that we can come to some sort of arrangement in terms of joint marketing, market support in other words, where the promotion of not only the airline coming into St. Vincent and the Grenadines, but the promotion of the destination works to both of our benefits. And I'm happy to say that nearly all of the airlines have agreed to this. Now, some will speak about what else might we have to do. Well, there's a lot of things that have to be taken into consideration. If you're bringing 2 flights in here a week, it's not going to be one on Monday and one on Tuesday. It's probably going to be something like a Tuesday and Saturday. Obviously, any airline is not going to want their crew to overnight here from Tuesday and then fly out on Saturday. So, are we going to put them up for free? Are the hotels going to put them up for free? Are we going to pay for their food while they're here? What are the landing costs? What are the apron fees? All of these things have to be taken into consideration. As a matter of fact, one of the biggest decisions that I think Dr. Matthias and the cabinet of St. Vincent and the Grenadines is going to have to come to is the management of the airport. Is it going to be privately managed, or is it going to be managed by the government or some entity set up by the government? Now, there are companies out there that manage airports, and that's all they do. They have the expertise. As Dr. Matthias said, do we have the expertise here that where we can do it ourselves? And if we can do it better at a fraction of the cost, why not? But it is a decision that the government will have to take seriously.
Beach noted that there is a particular measure that must be put in place to assist the successful marketing of the Argyle International Airport. He noted that this might be expensive, but is essential.
There's a system called the Iadcl'S system, where I was hoping that we would have been able to avoid it, but on meeting with them constantly, they kept on asking for this information. Now, the Iadcl'S system is a statistical system that gives you data coming out of the United States, where your visitors are coming from. Not only which states are they coming from and which cities are they coming from, it can give you down to their zip code. So it gives you very precise data in terms of your statistics. Now, this does not come cheap. This actually cost us 10,000 US to get these statistics for 1 year. Now, I would have liked to have not spent that money, but this airport is so important to the development of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and we have to make sure that we get it right in every sense, that we had to do it. And I mean, it comes in useful for tourism also, in terms of we're able to pinpoint exactly where our visitors are coming from. We're also able to pinpoint where some of our competition's visitors are coming from, and we're allowed to put it over our visitors, over their visitors, and map out and see, you know, where we can steal some of the visitors, for example, say from BVI, who's our main competition in the sailing and yachting sector. So it has become very useful, but all of these things and the marketing of it, of the Argyle International Airport, costs money and takes extensive work in meeting with these airlines and being able to pinpoint. We had a town hall meeting in New York, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Minister Slater, the other day. And I mean, most of the questions I was happy from the diaspora were about the airport. And even the diaspora numbers we need to know, especially coming out of New York, so that these airlines can know exactly how they're planning. Now, we have a meeting in Berlin in October, in which we'll probably make one of the final pushes with these airlines. And the reason we have to make this push in October is because all of these airlines plan at least 2 years in advance. So they will start planning their schedule for 2013, 2014 by the end of this year. And so they will have to know if they're coming into St. Vincent and the Grenadines or not. So these meetings will be very, very important come October. But I think we have done a great job. I think the IADC has done a tremendous job. They have given the marketing their fullest support, so has the government. And we continue to push on. So I can guarantee the Vincentian public that you will have major airlines flying into St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Also addressing the launch was Director of Tourism, Vida Bernard, who spoke on behalf of the Minister of Tourism, Saboto Caesar. Since one of the sectors that would be significantly affected by the construction of the Argyle International Airport is tourism, Bernard looked at the impact that the airport will have on the tourism industry.
So think of a person's experience and memory regarding a vacation to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. A long flight from a state or province in the US or Canada, an even longer flight from the United Kingdom or Europe. Then there is at least a 2-hour layover in one of the hubs for passengers to St. Vincent and the Grenadines, that is Barbados, Trinidad, St. Lucia, or sometimes Grenada. This long layover frustrates passengers who just want to be in their final destination, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. In order to eliminate this level of frustration, we must deal with the factors needed for a successful tourism product. These are accessibility, accommodation, attractions, and amenities. Our focus this morning is on accessibility. This is the ease or difficulty to get to or from a destination. The commissioning of the Argyle International Airport will provide seamless access to St. Vincent and the Grenadines, not just for visitors to our country and returning nationals, but also for the movement of agricultural products and other goods and services. From a tourism point of view, we note the construction of new hotels and plants and the rehabilitation or upgrading of existing ones. It is crucial that as we witness the construction of the Argyle International Airport, we also prepare at the other end our room stock, not just in quantity, but also in quality, since in the tourism industry, these two go hand in hand. St. Vincent and the Grenadines, a multi-island state, has been blessed with a wide array of natural beauty, both on land and at sea. Each of our inhabited islands offer a different kind of vacation. We are therefore in a unique and envied position, since not many of our neighboring islands can boast of a multi-island vacation package in one state. In order to take full advantage of this package, there is need for easier access to the country. The Argyle International Airport will position St. Vincent and the Grenadines to take its rightful place in the region as a prime tourist destination. It is an initiative that, on completion, can and will take St. Vincent and the Grenadines' tourism product to higher heights. Let us all support the construction of the Argyle International Airport. Thank you.